Okay. Test. Okay.
Oh, you're already
Hopefully.
gonna go into it? I thought you
No,
downloaded.
I meant I was going. I'm going to do an animation thing, and then I'm going to do the Minecraft thing.
Oh, I thought we could do. No. I guess I could work on my Discord background. I guess.
Yep. This gives you enough time to set up and to work on anything you
Why
need
am
to
I
work
gonna set
on
up the
before.
server? I do
I
it almost
I
every
mean,
time.
no, you're not gonna set up the server. I'm gonna set up the server.
Okay, sir. I
Yeah.
mean, change
I
like my
mean,
Discord pic
yeah,
with my
exactly.
new Minecraft skin that I made, not this one.
Yeah, set everything up on your end for what you're going to do. Join the game. Get ready to join the game. And then we can. If anything,
Did
you
you
might
set
need
already
to.
the server up, or
Uh,
have you
I'll
changed
put
anything today?
I'll put the server up after the stream.
Oh, that means I need to have Discord open so I can record my voice. But lately I've been having audio issues
Might want to
where it's
get.
been cutting out my voice.
Might want to restart your computer. That may help.
It was like that before and after my computer blue screen restarted.
Oof.
Uh, Actually, I want to try plugging my computer into that, and see if it's faster or not. If it's slower, then I'm not. But if it's faster, then I'll use it.
Also, sorry that you guys can't actually hear any audio from the other unit. That's a drawback with Radmin. It has absolutely nothing to do with what I did. Alright. So, hold on. I need. So, draw that back a bit. Oh god, that sensitivity is high. It's picking up everything. Sorry for a low sound quality, but I kinda wanna hear what I'm doing. And since Radmin doesn't do audio, I don't have a choice. Actually, I do have a choice. What am I talking about? But no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Ah! There's an audio splitter there. Splitter. I need a combiner. I need a joint device. Okay. Properties. High definition audio device. Okay. 1 second, I need to do something with control panel again. Sorry if I'm making everything seem longer than it needs to be. It's just... Alright. Okay, so... Yep. Okay, so I chose the other one. And then I can close control panel. Oh, pff. Whoops. Gosh darn it. Okay. So before I start the stream off completely, uh, this is my desktop. I stole an image from the Two Kinds Patreon to use as my desktop image. Nice flora. Nice flora. Okay. But my desktop is pretty well organized. I have music here, in which I can't actually play quite a few of the songs because they're copyrighted by Valve, they're copyrighted by Tryhard Ninja, they're copyrighted by so many other people. Good music though. Completed projects. I've already posted these at channel. Radmin is. All I have to say is there's nothing to see here. Just Radmin. Projects. These are what I'm currently working on. Reference sheets. That folder is cursed. Please do never look inside of it. Images are just random sketches or doodles, in which I do. Projects. I should probably close Flash. Alright, so I'm looking at the chat and no one is talking.
I am having a ton.
Completely blank. It's funny because, like, I start streaming and no one is there. Oh, for anyone who's curious, and I know you're probably curious, for all you techies out here, this is Win 7 Home Premium. I am using the classic theme, as this tablet PC is quite old. It's a TC1100 by Hewlett Packard. And no, that activation key is not genuine, because Windows 7 has been completely discontinued. So, if you want Windows 10 on your PC, that's one way to get it activated. But then again, it's not exactly the best way. Why do I have a portal folder? I have a portal folder. But yeah, I'm sorry I've been away for oh so long. It's just I didn't want to do this in a VM. This isn't in a VM. This is actual physical hardware. Last video, I did it in a virtual machine. And I feel so bad about it. Because it's like saying that I'm cheap. Two, her meme. I love the hot milk meme. Sketch. What do you mean by sketch? Was that like run at like 1 FPS? I'm going to delete that. Okay. I'm surprised at how well all this is working, especially considering that my tablet is from the year 2005, and this laptop is from 2012, running Windows 10 and Radmin VPN. Okay, so how I actually got all this to work, I'll post the video in the future. I'll post the video in a little bit, but for now, let's just create this Flash file and get to work. File. I'm going to import to. You're going to want to choose import to library if you're ever working in Flash CS4, which is what I'm working in Flash CS4. Hermeme Flash. Okay. So I should be able to go over my library. I just realized I can't hear it. Oh boy. Services are. Why did I say start the service? Oh, that's to start the Radmin server settings thing. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this software is primarily used to assist people, like non-savvy people. But you know what? I don't care. So I cannot hear it worth the light of day. Oh yeah, with this version you have to drag it into the frame and then highlight everything and press F5 a bunch of times. Remove frames. Let me see if I can remember or... You know what? That's a better option. What if I just... Can I send... Hold on. F11. No, wait, not you. You. F11. You can clearly see that this mouse right here is my Windows 10 mouse. This mouse that's right next to it is the TC1100's mouse. No control. The reason that there's no control is because, well, I want there to be control. You can actually disable control of remote devices like that, but nope, doesn't seem like I can do like a file transfer. But what I can do is find the exact same video in which I got the audio from and play it back a little bit. The hell? Okay. I actually listened to this so much. And my favorite incarnation of it is the one with Dr. Gaster. Like Dr. W.D. Gaster. Okay. So that's the entire meme. So... let me... get a little bit more comfortable in this completely metal chair. And I don't know why do I have a completely metal chair? I don't know. But, I'm probably just... You guys probably think I'm just sitting in a cottage with like 2 different computers or something. Either that or you still think I'm using a virtual machine, which is kinda sad. Because I guarantee you that I'm not. I'm not even clicking the screen. I'm just pressing down the pen stylus. Anyway. So this is the... that's the audio layer. And shall not be touched for the duration of the whole thing. Alright. So, background. I'm not a background artist by any means necessary, and I just slurred. I am not a background artist by any means of the word set background artist. But I will be more than happy to. Hold on. Da-da-da. I'd be more than happy to start. Oh boy. I'd be more than happy to try. This is a hot milk meme, so like the first 3 to 4 notes is dee 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 dee. So like, yeah, it's 4 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I think that's actually 6 notes. If anyone makes like a tacky compilation off of this, I don't care. Whatever compilation you want to put me in, that just gives me more views, it just gives me more everything, so thank you. I'm trying to be optimistic. I need to clean off both these computer monitors. I need to stop getting distracted. The stream should have been called Me Gets Distracted. And then I just use Markiplier language. Gosh darn it. Alright. What should I do for the background? Like, there are always, like, gonna be, like, these. I apologize for my art style. There are always gonna be, like, these mugs, in which are always full of that. So, what I was thinking of doing something similar to the Dr. Gaster thing, except, Persians don't usually drink hot coffee. Because that would cause them to overheat. Foxy, he animates a bunch, and that's who I'm actually animating for, or as, rather. Foxy. I had this, one backup, like, video project from, like, school last year. This last school year. But I don't want to show it, it's embarrassing to me. It's literally embarrassing because I had not had time to develop my character, Foxina. Foxina was a completely blank slate. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. Hold on. This one screen's brightness is too low. Why do I keep distracting myself? Nope, that is the max that the screen brightness will go, and that is the lowest, okay. You guys can't, of course, see that I'm changing the screen brightness, but I can see it because it's actually the screen. I'm out of ideas! I'm out of ideas. Just completely out of ideas for background art. Hot milk meme. What is the first thing I think of when I hear hot milk meme? Hot milk. What?
Look that way. I think you're gonna talk to me.
I'm asking anyone who's willing to listen, including on the stream, in which if someone doesn't message in the chat, I'm just going to start crying. Because I do this for you guys. I animate, and well, I haven't animated in quite a while. well, I game and I animate for you guys. I don't get that much enjoyment out of gaming anymore. But I do it every once in a while because it's nice and it passes time. Now, as for animation, I want to do it, but it's obnoxious, really. Ugh. I'm trying to get a good angle to animate. And the angle in which I've decided to use my knees on the chair since I'm working on a workbench, which you're usually standing at. My brother gave me the limitation of a chair. My brother gave me a chair. I'm just like,
You want me to give you something to sit on to make you taller?
hey, I'm only 5'10", was it?
5'8", I'm 5'9", or 5'10".
I'm 5'10".
I'm 5'8", I'm 5'8", or 5'. No, I'm 5'9" or 5'10".
That's it. I'm standing.
You're 5'8", I remember. Mom
At-
said you're 5'8".
At this point in time, I have decided to stop sitting and start standing. So you know I'm being real at this point. Okay. Still, no one has messaged anything. Jeez. Should I do it Star Wars themed? High Milk meme doesn't sound too well with Star Wars. Eh. Bottom left. Hmm. An idea just came into my brain. What if? What if I did this two kinds themed? It's stupid. It's stupid, but you know what? Let's do it. You guys just saw me have an idea. And please say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. You know what? Nah. I'm better off if I just use paint to do this. Alright, so I want it to be blurred a little bit. So, one way to make it look blurred, not 500 by 500. One sec. 640 by 480, so that's... Done. Okay. That was a lot harder than it looked. Trust me. Alright. So 640 by 480, this is the screen resolution in which I'm animating at. But it's not the exporting screen resolution. If you guys didn't know, Flash is kind of universal whenever it does this. So I just have to upscale it to 720p, which is 960 by 720, if I'm not mistaken, if I want 720p. If I want 1080p, it's 144 by 1080. No, 1440 by 1080. It's odd, I know, but it's standard for this channel. I refuse to go into 16 by 9. 16 by 9 is not nostalgic enough. Alright. Sorry if I got a little brute there. So, I need to okay, I need tavern. I'm going to go for tavern theme. So, kind of like this. I'm going to try going for like, not the Tavern Dadder's place, but the other place that shows on later on the series. Please correct me in the chat or likewise, because I'm sorry if I butcher anything from Two Kinds. I consider myself a Two Kinds fan, but I still butcher I'm gonna minimize that, undo. For the record, it was a straight line. So, there are a lot of good... Come on. There are a lot of good people who use MS Paint as their primary painting software, and I don't blame them. It comes with Windows, and it's pretty effective for what you want it to do. So yeah, this is going to be completely blurred, and yes, I'm using X's to say like, hey, there's boards here. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is brown is the color of wood, and that's what I'm using here. Nope. That's going to look like a grid if I do that. Paint, 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 paint. One of the disadvantages of using paint after like Windows XP is that you have all this white stuff that remains. Like, it's sad, really. That remains. Hold on. Let me just zoom in a couple hundred pixels. There we go. Like, okay. Once I actually end up finishing the... You know what happened at the first tavern? Or, like, the first inn? I'm going to try recreating that. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, why don't we bring something from the past in? So, that one part where the tavern keep hands Flora the glass of milk, but Flora's mom, it was a special kind of milk. I don't know what it did. But I mean, from as far as I could tell, it made Flora go crazy. But then again, she's a Kedron, and it affects humans and Kedron differently, and... oh yeah, I forgot that alcohol for humans is not human ale. I mean, for alcohol for Kedron is human ale. As we see pretty early on in the Two Kinds universe. It's actually funny, really. I'm trying to do this as lineless as possible so I don't have to go back and do line art. Because I don't wanna! I just want this to be like a blurred background image. And yes, I'm still standing. For anyone who's curious. No one has said a thing. Holy Jesus Christmas. No one has said anything. It's driving me nuts. I am not kidding. It is driving me nuts that no one is saying anything. That being said, I only have one viewer, but come on. At least say something in the chat. Gee. Make a brick fall on my head. Because I just realized something. Why has it been annoying me all this time? Heh. Well, maybe if I copied this, close this, and then I opened up Discord and posted what I posted the stream to Discord, maybe people can see it. Okay. Why I'm waiting for Discord to load, because Discord tends to be a little bit slow. A little slower. Discord automatically detected that I was streaming. Stay safe, my friend. Sure? I suppose so? I suppose I should post this under events. At everyone. Tab. Control V. Enter. Done. Now everyone has a notice that I am animating, and that is done. Alright, so for a reference sheet. Alright. Let's see here. I have 2 reference sheets to choose from. I'm going to go the newer one. And it's on DeviantArt, thank gosh. Alright, so when right. And yes, I am considering doing the Happy Halloween meme if you guys were curious. Fudge sticks. I just realized that I need to make this darker in a tint because if I don't, then Flora will not she'll just be faded. Everything will just blend. The only things that are likely to like show out to you are the front part of her torso, which is completely bad for ad rev, period, and the bottom of her face. So maybe her ears. Actually, not her. This design is so problematic. Okay. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just because, in pure spite of my own logic. I'm just gonna do it. I know a lot of people are in my Discord server, and I don't know who all is watching right now. Hold on. Let me see how many. I still have 1 concurrent viewer. Jeez. That's just kind of actually sad. That I only have 1 viewer. And no one's still not messaging, even after I posted in Discord. Happy, happy Halloween. I don't know the actual Japanese lyrics. Because I'm not Japanese. I mean, I have a hint as to who's actually watching me, but I'm not going to say her real name out loud. If it's a her, I don't know. It may be a he. So it's just they are watching. So Okay, so I think was a tavern after the yeah, it was. And she can't actually see it because she tucked it into her fur. That's one of the things in which she did in the series. Alright. I probably just lost the mass majority of people's attention. But here's what happens in the webcomic. So basically at the very beginning, Trace asks Flora at the very beginning when she got anxious to go into a human village after she did she run away? No, she didn't run away. That was later when she ran away because she was scared. Oh my god. After I animate all of this is all gonna make sense. I promise. After I animate everything, it will make sense. I promise you all. After I animate two kinds on my YouTube channel. And of course, I suppose this is a good time as any to mention that I'm looking for voice actors to voice many of the two kinds characters. I don't want to resort to TTS because I have no idea of how to get a fully functional TTS system running. If anyone can help me with that too, that would be great. So I could but then there are no robots in two kinds. Ah! I think I put more expression into this one live stream alone than I have any other video on either of my two channels. Please don't fight me. Or please don't bite me in the arse later. Like, having an inconsistent personality. Who is this guy and who is he really? I'm just like, dude, you're looking at videos over the span of a couple years. So of course my personality is going to be completely deranged and changed and... Alright, deranged may not have been the correct word to use there, but you know what? I mean it, though. As long as I mean it, it's okay, I guess. I suppose I just feel... Do I smell corn dog? I'm sorry. No, it's not corn dog. Popcorn. Why do I smell popcorn? To be honest, corn dogs and popcorn smell similar. Yeah, it's definitely theater style popcorn. Why do I smell popcorn? It's annoying me. Oh well. I've eaten on stream before. I've also left you guys before and came back a couple hours later. I'm sorry, this is a laid back YouTube channel. If you're subscribed and you didn't know that, well congratulations, you know that now. Happy, happy Halloween. Gotta know that's enemy. I probably just butchered that badly. I'm sorry for anyone who actually speaks the language of that original meme. Ugh. You know what? The popcorn calls me. Guys, I will be back with a fully popped bag of popcorn. I am so sorry that I have to leave you guys. But the urge, I cannot resist the urge. I'll be right back. I walked out of the room. My brother was in the restroom, which is right across the hall from our bedroom. And he said he would make popcorn for me. So I can get straight back to the. You are a mean individual. And yes, by me moving closer to you, the mic is now closer to you. So do you have anything to say on this regard? Of course you do.
Of course I burp because I don't like Furbies.
Oh yeah. Right.
Well, because you're the one that caused me to hate on Furbies.
Hey,
I'm being serious. You being a Furby.
no one is born a furry hater.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're the one that caused me to be one.
No, I just exposed you to the fandom and you decided you don't like it. Without even giving it a shot.
Hold on a sec. What are you doing? Are you copying?
No.
Wait a minute.
No. I'm not copying anything. This is a tavern.
A tavern?
A tavern. You know, like at the very
How could it be
beginning.
a tavern?
Wood.
Are you just doing like little bit by little bit, or?
I'm doing it little bit by little bit so I can actually get all the.
It's gonna take forever.
Can you please get the popcorn quickly?
Sure, but you have to click on it.
I hate you so much. I never agreed to COD. If you guys somehow don't know what Call of Duty is, basically it's a first-person shooter game which has zombies in it. Zombies is a game mode in which is the only reason I would play Call of Duty. The zombies mode, basically you have to fight off an endless set of waves of zombies, and there is no way to survive, so playing the game is completely pointless. But you know what? I still kinda enjoy it, just because of the sheer fact of I get to gun down a bunch of zombies.
There was
Yeah.
one bag of popcorn left. Mom and Dad said not to take it, but we can have an oatmeal cookie instead. So I at least did the best I could.
Yes. But
Nevertheless, you still have to click on.
no. I never agreed to play Call of Duty.
I am paying you money now. I slapped a penny on your desk.
This just proceeded to me and Steve just staring at each other.
Hey, why'd you say Steve? That implied.
Phantom.
You know my name, James.
Hey, it's not your full name.
Well, I don't have anything short for James except for Jamie.
Take that back. Okay. A lot of people have shame of eating on stream, and I'm just like, dude, I do it on a daily basis. And they're just like, what? Why? Have you no shame? And I'm just like, nope. I has no shame. Now that I think about it, isn't multiplayer more resource intensive than single player? The single fact that you have to nom, this is a good oatmeal cooking. Where was I?
I am paying you money. Let's see, which one is this one? I might want to keep this one. Nope, actually, it might be this other No.
He's trying to bribe me.
Into playing zombies because you never do
I
the
don't
survival
like.
challenge.
I don't like playing zombies.
Didn't I tell you that a lot of people watch people play Call of Duty
Yeah,
Zombies?
I know.
And you
And I
can get
want my
copyright off of it?
channel. I want to prove a concept. You can be
Do it on your
successful.
gaming channel.
You can be successful on YouTube without playing Call of Duty.
I know, because other YouTubers, like Markiplier, got successful without playing it.
I mean, I think most of his success was from his drunk Minecraft series, in which he can't do anymore. Because the doctors actually told him that he can't. It's an old story, but I recommend that you guys look into it. And Markiplier literally said, please don't. Whenever he saw, like, the Minecraft came back thing. I think that we should, like, bring Markiplier back to Minecraft. Just because of all the new stuff that's in the game. And I just want to see him completely tumble over himself over and over and over. If you guys have never seen Has Been Hotel, you're missing out. Unless, of course, you're not the appropriate age, too. I say if you're not at least 16, don't watch Has Been. Because there's there's a little bit strong language in it. In which you get booty hurt if you heard it under the age of 16. Because 16, you pretty much don't give a fuck. Believe me, I'm 17 now. And I'm trying my best not to fuck up in a way in which the government could immediately call me up and say, oh hey, you want to lose your family? And I'm just like, no. What was that?
What?
Didn't you hear that?
What was it? Was it like a... Like what, like dragging or hitting?
Yeah, and I felt the ground move. Track the front porch. Make sure Dad didn't fall. Okay. Pretty sure that's gonna become a meme. Also, I don't animate for profit. I'm one of those few animators on Earth that will not animate for profit, but rather just for the fun of it. And I know it's gonna seem weird to say this to some people, but I like animating. Like, it's one of the things that defines me. I'm going to one day just chunk post like a whole bunch of stuff in which I have lying around my Google Drive. Like finish up some old projects in which I took on the 3DS a couple years back. And before you ask, yes, the Nintendo 3DS was how I got into animation, period. Says a lot about Nintendo, doesn't it? Because something else YT used a DSi. The I don't know who else. Oh, Kitty Dog was a big DSi user, and I think still is a DSi user. As a matter of fact, Kitty Dog had way too much time on her hands, and posted posted quite a. All right, Steve. You remember that one video I showed you, right?
What?
Of all the perfectly in sync DSIs. Yeah. K-Dog's amazing. As a matter of fact, I look up to K-Dog as an animator. As a gamer, I personally like a few people like Skeppy and wait, who else? Tapple. I like Tapple as well. Now personally, for like most of my entertainment, I look to Foxius, DJ Remix of Fox. Music, CG5 is one of them. Nate Wants a Bell turned into Heart Record, something Heart Records, and I'm just like, I just realized what would make this super fast. As a matter of fact, I can actually make it faster than this if I really wanted to. Now I need to paint bucket this. Go back to paintbrush, fill in everything else. To Microsoft's credit, it took them until 2019 to discontinue Windows 7. But, against their credit, why did you discontinue Windows 7 when you haven't released an OS to replace it? Good thinking, Microsoft. Eventually, the only operating system you're going to have is Windows 10. It'll have so many vulnerabilities that you can't actually keep up with it. That saying, I probably shouldn't be directly connected to the internet with this TC1100 tablet. Especially because, hackers and whatnot. Cybersecurity. Yay!
Why do I have this on my screen?
What do you mean? Input signal out of range. Can you still see what's going on the screen?
Yeah, everything beside that annoying thing in the middle of the screen.
Alright, go into settings.
It goes away when I do that, but whenever I do exit, it comes back.
Go into settings. Not on the monitor. Windows settings.
Why would Windows do this? Why? This is just stupid. It should automatically default. I
Alright.
can't even see with Windows.
System?
Which my mouse would go over if it's Windows.
Hold
right?
on. Steven.
What?
Scroll down. On the right side, not left. Scroll. That is the correct choice. Click it. Try lowering it down some resolution and then rise it back up.
So 20. This is the monitor, James. This is not Windows. James, this is the monitor. It is plugged in.
Turn the monitor off and turn it back on. That's an issue with the monitor. Don't get mad.
Why'd you just have to say that on the...
Do not get mad.
Why do you have to say it on the stream, though?
I said it on the stream because you kept bringing it up when it was an obvious solution in which you didn't try. There's so many obvious solutions that you could have tried before you got me involved. Word of advice to anyone who's watching or anyone who cares to listen. Try obvious solutions first. If obvious solutions fail, then come get me. Obvious solutions include restarting your computer, turning off and back on the monitor, checking your system for viruses, standard usage of computer manual checking, okay, yep, that's an issue. Whenever I said I wanted this to be lineless, I didn't think I'd have to do this. Okay. If anyone tries putting any of one of my 4:3 aspect ratio videos into a 16:9 frame, good luck. You're going to make my videos look fat and stretched. There we go. View, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. And this is why you should always zoom out. Because You see this right here? That is a spot that I missed. I think I'm going to have to get a auxiliary combiner just so I can hear what's going on both my devices at once, and then get like extender cables for both because if it no, that'd be huh. Just had to empty my recycle bin. Don't mind what was in that file. It was nothing. Um, Plus, you'll never be able to figure out what was in that file anyway. It does not surprise me that I don't have a single chat piece yet. Was today just a day for like no one to be on YouTube? Like no one possibly see the video? No one possibly see that I'm live? I mean, by now a little bit of guilt would have settled in for not joining at an earlier time through Discord, but seriously. I, Some YouTubers start animating whenever they, just purely want to show us what is going on, us normal viewers, what's going on their end. And a good background for like focusing on what's in the foreground. Yep, this is a good background for focusing on what's on the foreground because as you can clearly see, it's mainly vacant. Fuck. .800 by 600 is the next resolution scale up. And the only reason that I'm using the 800 by 600 resolution scale up is because I realized a grave mistake in what I did. Oh, mail delivery person just came. Excuse my not wanting to pay attention to what I'm doing on live stream. I'm a pimp named Slickback. Pimp named Slickback. I'm pretty sure that I should probably censor the N word out if ever I do that meme. I made this school in. Not. Let me retry my words. I made this YouTube channel which you're watching this on in middle school. Which means I was kinda a little young to be starting making a YouTube channel, but it was all the rage back then, so you know what, who cares anymore. So, everyone in their minds knowance was on YouTube, so I was on YouTube as well, and my favorite YouTube channel to watch while I was in middle school was Stampy. Of course, I never actually got to meet Stampy. I'm pretty sure a lot of my comments from long ago was forgotten, but you get the idea. It was probably buried deep, deep into the sea of comments, so he may never see it. And it's a good thing that he may never see it because I am not the same hellion as I was back then. In middle school, I would literally walk around the campus to ensnare the fact that I will not be controlled. So I was a pretty rebellious child in middle school. Intermediate was hell. Elementary, I don't remember that much of elementary. All I remember was I had one homeroom teacher, and that's about it. Oh yeah, and then there's this one memory that's baked into the backside of my mind where I was at this one daycare place that's near my house, and both me and my brother went, and we both didn't like it. The person there, I swear, was a hellion. So that's probably why I was a hellion years later in middle school. But still, I didn't want to go there for a reason. They required nap times, and just like that, I did not want to be controlled again. My little mind was just like, you are not going to follow her directions. And they didn't, for most part, actually. I did remember getting into quite a bit of trouble, but oh well. It's funny how I'm just dumping on this and no one is commenting, period. This will probably be seen like 10 years down the road and go like, what in the hell was this? Oh yeah, that's what this is. Yep, perfection for the background. Save as. I don't want it saved as a PNG, I want it saved as a JPEG. Get that noise in here. Okay. and the folder compression as well. So nice. So there's save and done. Back into Flash. All right. So now that is done, I'm going to oh yeah, import. Import to library. Where did I save it? Gosh darn it. Oh yeah. Title? Oh, name. Name should be here. And then I should expand the name to where I can actually read it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm working on. So I don't need to be in the her meme folder, I need to be in the hot milk meme folder. Drag the background in. Right click. Free transform. Go right into the corner. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. Okay. So I need to have the entire frame and scene and then just... God, do I hate doing this in Flash. Why couldn't they just stuck with the standard system which every other software uses? Halfway there. And snap it there. Now, hopefully, there's no white space on the edges. I'm just going to check that now. No white space. No white space. No white space. I know it's space. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, now where was I again? Oh yeah, locking the background layer. Because... Holy shiza! An hour and 15 minutes! I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes, working on nothing but this. Okay. So... what should I do now? Suppose I should, Ding, 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 ding. Should probably re-listen to the hot milk meme. So, for an intro sequence, for animation, I usually want to hear what I'm animating while I'm animating, but if I do that, I will have to disconnect my microphone from... Unless... Hmm. 1 second. I think I have a temporary solution. Alright, where the hell are they? The old headphones. I want to get rid of this stuff because it's necessary sometimes. There they are. God, they're old. They're not near as fit. They're actually quite cheap feeling now. Old short cable. Old short cable, don't fail me now. Alright. Oh my god, it even feels cheap. Oh my god, it feels cheap. Holy Jesus, it feels cheap. My Discord, OBS. But at least I can still talk to you guys. The range on this mic is amazing. So, just crank the audio up a tiny bit. Replace the headphone connector. And that is the wrong meme. Alright, that was the wrong file. Whoops. This is embarrassing. Kinda went all this way to not only fail, but fail in the worst possible way. Getting the wrong audio file. Okay. Oh, this is shorter than the her meme. That makes it much easier. If you guys didn't know, like super long like animations are like a pet peeve of mine because okay, highlight all that I want to just remove frames and scroll all the way to the very beginning and play. Wait. Yeah, I did. I accidentally inserted a second one. Delete. Get out of here. Alright, so good. I have an audio setup, and if I get quieter and then louder again, it's because I have my mic propped out as far as it can go, and it's weird. This is a very weird setup for me because alright, so I have two different pairs of headphones right now. I have my gaming headphones, in which you're hearing the mic from, and then I have these old on headphones, in which I can use Bluetoothly or wired, and I'm using wired because there's no delay. If it's kind of snappy, I like the snappiness. However, if I use Bluetooth, that's more for like music enjoyment, more than animation. However, if worst comes to worst, I may have to. Ooh. I regret looking at my brother's screen at that exact frame. Just a lot of lollies on the screen. Anyway, I wish I had like which just wasn't like live, so I couldn't like do like cues or whatnot, whatever they're called. Set you here, so I could then awkwardly lean on the workbench, in which I have conveniently, and that's what I. Now I feel like sitting down. This is one of the disadvantages of working standing up. You want to sit down. Okay. Alright. There's literally no noise reduction. So what you hear in the background, Steve, air conditioner, and fan at the door of my room, because in Texas it gets pretty hot.
Especially during summer, like what?
Yeah, especially during summer. And we. Are you sure this isn't set to? Yeah, it is. Set to high cool, and it's still a little warm. That said, I'm no one to say. I'm literally not the person to say hot or cold, because my sense of hot and cold is just completely fucked.
Actually, it's about to rain, so it's supposed to cool off.
Actually, that is true. And the
Why
reason
is
I
everything
say,
on my YouTube highlighted? There we go. No, it's not.
do you want to like watch a live stream and see what I'm doing? Maybe interact a little bit. I have a link to it in my Discord server. Alright, floor. Okay. That's why I had, what? Why did I start? That was weird, because it grabbed two different windows. Huh. Alright, so also in the future, expect a little bit of a Katamari Dynasty for PS2. Because my PC can emulate it quite well. And I personally don't like the PlayStation 2 console. But when emulating it, I get all the games and it's all good. I just need to remember that A is circle, B is square, X is triangle, and Y is X. Or was X where B is? I have no idea. I haven't looked at a... oh. I like you get... Oh, you... Also, learn how to spell channel. Just learn how to spell channel. Channel. So, oh, that won't work. Okay. This is why I considered banning you on Discord.
I can get somebody else watch your stream, but
Please do.
I have them on my Discord. I gotta relaunch Discord, I think.
Send them to my server. Come on. If it's Caden, I don't want
No,
it.
it's not. It's the guy I was playing Call of Duty with.
Okay.
He's a furry, so he'll understand you.
Okay. I don't feel like talking ooh today.
On your gaming channel. Attempting to do lolly voices.
Actually, I can do a lolly voice quite well. Don't you all agree?
Oh my god, if somebody who played VR chat just heard you say that, then oh my god, they would kill themselves.
That's not a joke.
It's not good.
That's not a joke.
I'm being serious, they would.
I'm telling you, it's not a joke.
Your lolly impression is not that good. I'm being serious.
then perhaps I need to get a higher pitch.
Oh dear God.
The sound of death, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Kill yourself by clearing your throat.
And then you got layers. There he goes. Are you sure this won't be a thunderstorm?
There was a thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thunderstorm. So yeah, all you guys who had a thunderstorm last night, thank you for giving it to us today. Was it last night or yesterday night? It was probably yesterday night, because yesterday night I stood up and watched an animator while she was animating at 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't resist. So, Also tell him that I'm live right now.
He's offline. I don't know.
Hey, ping him. Actually, I should probably create a folder. Okay. Enter. Ah! Stop! Stop! If you guys could hear that, that was scary. It's just like, ah! Fall back in my chair. Wait, chair? What chair? I'm standing. Alright. That being said, I'm not used to standing this much. The back part of my feet is starting to kill me. Also, there are a lot of wires by my feet still, so that's not great. I may actually animate some of the audio in which I say in the stream, and if I do, that would be amazing. Excellent for content, and it's original because no one has done it before. Animate what they have said on stream, off stream. Of course, so it doesn't sound weird. Also, I noticed something. Whenever
James, they do have a really small model.
whenever you're working,
I think it's like 9 feet tall.
That's
No,
9
like nine
inches.
9 inches tall.
Actually, that's 8 inches.
Yeah, it's 8 inches tall.
8 inches tall. Whoever has the 8-inch VR chat model, you are an amazing individual.
We need one that's taller. Let's see. Oh, that's 1 foot.
1 inch.
We need one that's shorter. We
1
need
foot.
one that will. Oh my God.
Wait, we need a 1.
Actually, a 1-inch model will be too small.
You need a 1 centimeter model.
No,
1
that's
inch.
too small. No one would be able to see it.
1 inch. We would just be committing a crime by jumping on people. And resisting arrest.
Pumping barefoot.
Yep.
Why is he laying down? Why is?
I don't know
I don't,
either.
I don't know. That's the officer that normally stands to the left. Like, normally there's just an officer.
I am off track.
Oh God. Why?
Alright, so
Why?
sketches. Anytime I do a sketch, it's just a basic light character drawing. So something like...
Oh no. A hostage scenario. God damn it, Scoob. James. God damn it, Scoob.
This would be adequate.
God damn it, Scoob.
What?
Creating a hostage scenario. Scoob. God damn it.
Like, is there any kind of proper sentence? Oh god, I just realized a lot of people will be mad at me if I don't use Flora's proper height.
The possession of marijuana has 62 children locked in his basement. Too much big energy. Domestic violence.
Yep. I'm bored.
Is this one shorter?
I am completely bored of doing this for right now. I'm going to save this.
Oh no, that one's a little bit taller.
Projects. Hot milk meme.
Oh no, not Gordon Freeman.
Project at FLA. Save.
Okay, that is good. That is just good.
Alright, so might as well leave it off there. And yes, I'm still using Windows 7. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed me attempting to animate, like the video in the future, and that's all I have to say. Peace.